Welcome back to our short video series from the HSE Spark Innovation Programme. In the last video, we looked at how to frame a healthcare challenge and introduce the three lenses of innovation: desirability, feasibility and viability. In this video, we'll focus on desirability. Have you ever had a new system or process brought in without ever being asked how it fits into your day? Like someone designed it from an office and not from the area that now has to use it. That's what happens when a project fails to consider desirability. Desirability means your innovation solves a real problem in a way that works for the people who will use it, whether that's patients, families, or staff. Take this example. A hospital introduces a digital referral form to speed up communication with a national service. On paper, it seems great, faster, more modern, but when it launches, 70% of referrals still arrive incomplete. Why? Because no one asked staff about usability. The form is still confusing and time-consuming. It solves part of the problem, but not the real problem. So, when you're working on your own solution, ask yourself, does it fully solve the problem, or only part of it? Do people actually want to use it? If the project stopped tomorrow, would anyone really miss it? It's not unusual for innovators to fall in love with their idea, and that can create blind spots. That's why it's so important to ask for feedback outside of your close circle. Friends and colleagues may tell you what you want to hear because they're trying to be supportive. Instead, look for people who'll give you honest, even challenging feedback. Make it clear you want the unfiltered version. Say something like, "Tell me what doesn't work here," so people feel safe being upfront with you. So far, we've talked about desirability from the point of view of patients and staff. But managers and budget holders must also see the value of your solution. If leaders don't see how it supports their priorities, it's unlikely to get the backing or funding it needs. So now, map out your stakeholders. Think broadly. Service users and families, frontline staff, colleagues who deliver the service, managers who approve it, and the teams who keep systems and equipment running in the background. Don't just focus on who's on your side. Also consider who might not be and how you could bring them on board by understanding and addressing their concerns. Communicate early and listen carefully. Never overlook the core concerns of your key stakeholders, because their support will be essential for making your project a success. When people feel heard and included, they're far more likely to back your idea and help it stick. To finish, here's a simple checklist for testing the desirability of your solution. Does it solve a real pain point? Will people use it even when things are hectic? Have you asked people who will give you honest feedback? Does it help the team and the organisation? Would anyone miss it if it disappeared? If you can answer yes to these questions, your idea is far more likely to succeed. Before our next video, take a moment. Ask yourself, what's one thing I do every day that feels harder than it should? Then ask, what would make it better? These moments are where innovation begins. All you need is a willingness to notice, question, and imagine something better. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video where we'll explore feasibility.